Tammy C. Walker here. Today I want to talk about why it's important to not try to change others. My channel is all about light and love. I talk about relationship topics, self improvement, raising your self esteem, just things to make you better. So if you are someone who wants to remain positive, especially at a time like this, you may want to subscribe to my channel. I drop little nuggets about life. And hit that like button for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So why is it important to not change others? You want to accept that this is who that person is. In the beginning, when you meet them, as you're dating, definitely after marriage. One of the most frustrating things to do in life is to try to control another. And many times when we think of marriage, we are in fantasy land. For some reason, this is a sticking point with a lot of people. They feel once they get married that the person is going to magically change. Imagine that. You may now kiss the bride. Bam. And bling, they become everything you want them to be. We can only wish. It doesn't exist. What you see is what you get. Back in the day when I was learning how to type, or when word processing came out, it's something called WYSIWYG, and it's what you see is what you get. It's something that is about programming, but that's what it stood for. Those were the initials they used, WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. So don't go into any type of situation thinking you're ready to change someone. For an example, if you're dating a guy and he plays a video game 6 hours a day, he doesn't really like going out, he's not social, don't think once you all get married that you are going to magically change and become some tango dancers and something's going to just change. It's probably not. If he's more antisociable, or he likes to sit on his couch and play the video games after work, that may be just who he is. Is that something you can deal with? If it's not, deal breaker. If it is, let it go and release. One of the most biggest things people do is get mad after they marry someone and say, she's just boring. She don't want to do anything. She doesn't want to have sex. Well, was she having sex with you when you all were dating? Sometimes not. So what do you expect? I just think sometimes we're in a fantasy, and you end up spending your latter years frustrated. Or once you've been married 10 years, it's a bore. This is why people are shying away from marriage. It doesn't sound appealing to them because sometimes they're not marrying people that match up well with them. Nobody is the perfect match for the other person, but there are so many couples that complement each other. You can meet that lady or that man that will complement you, because you and he, or you and she, you will have so much in common that you can vibe together. You don't have to watch the same programs or eat the same ice cream flavor, but one thing I totally loved about the last relationship I was in, we did a lot of things together, and it just made it so beautiful. I'm more of a laid back person. Actually, he is too, but he's the type that comes up with ideas. Hey, let's go get some frozen yogurt. Hey, let's try this new restaurant. We were watching this show called Check Please, and a new barbecue restaurant came on. He said, put on your clothes. I'm like, where are we going? He said, we're going to go get some barbecue. And we went to the place we saw on TV. And that's just how he is, spontaneous. I'm more chill, laid back, but I'm easygoing. I like to have fun, and I like stuff like that. So we meshed very well together. I think I mesh well with a lot of people. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? But seriously, though, I do, because I'm more chill and laid back. And not saying I don't have an opinion, because God knows I do. I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. But I enjoy volleyball. I love playing tennis. I love good food. I love the arts. I love music. I just love so much stuff that I think it makes it easy for me to match up with some people. So, but hey, if you're a big drinker, you smoke weed, you do all this other stuff, that's not my style. That's not my thing. I like a good glass of wine or a drink, but I'm not a heavy drinker, or I don't smoke weed. So you probably may not want to link up with me. How about that? So you want to get, how did I get on weed? You want to get someone that matches up with you. Don't try to change her if she's not, provocative or sexy. Don't think you're going to get someone sexy like Beyonce when they act more like Mother Teresa. And that's okay. But just know for you that that's probably not a good match. But it's so frustrating when you try to control others and change them. You will go ballistic. It is the worst feeling in the world. I tried it like with my ex-husband. Not even change, but maybe I did. Trying to get him to come to church. Trying to get him to be this way. Why is he so mean? Why is he so unhappy? Why does he always want to argue? Because that's who he was and is, I'm assuming. And it's okay. You're just not for me. I don't want to fight. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I don't want to argue. So the best thing for me is to get away from you because we don't match up well. No, you're not going to meet that perfect match. Everything's not going to be rainbows and unicorns. You will have conflicts. You will have arguments. You will disagree. But it doesn't mean that they're not good for you or you're not good for them. It means we're individuals coming together as one. We have opinions. We have good days. We have bad days. We have feelings. We have childhood trauma. We are human. That's all it means. So stop trying to change your guy. Stop trying to change your girl. Don't try to control the situation. Lay back, relax, enjoy the ride. If you're dating, be true to yourself. Decide if that's somebody you can rock this on out with. And if it's not, it's okay. You can go your separate ways. If you're married, that's a whole nother ball game. Don't really know what to tell you sometimes. After you're married, it's more complex. Hey, like I always say, try to get into some counseling. Try to learn to accept that this is who he is, this is who she is. As long as it's not abusive, they're not disrespecting you, doing some crazy third party cheating stuff. Sometimes we have to just accept that's who we are married to and make the best out of it. Hope my video helps. It's a bit rambly. It's a tough topic because it's very common. And I'm talking about this now because I am doing couples counseling and I'm hearing certain things. I'm hearing a lot, you all. COVID-19 has bumped up my therapy game a lot. There's a lot of stuff going on. But you know what? It's all good. It's definitely good for me because it's giving me a lot of experience and it's making me smarter, I think, for future relationships. And not only, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, period. Just dealing with people, period. I love studying people. I've always enjoyed psychology. Not all my life, because not when I was a kid, but, as a 20-year-old and up. Anyway, you all, excuse my rambling. I took a nap this evening, and apparently it kind of fogged my brain up. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe if you're new. And I appreciate you all so much. I hope you all can feel that through my channel and drop me comments about the time you tried to change someone. How did that work out for you? Take care, you all. Stay safe. And I was going to say we almost through this virus. I was going to lie to you. We're not. But week by week, day by day, stay safe. Do what you can. And we will be done with this one day. One day I'll be saying the virus is over. Bye-bye.